Be'ezrat Hashem, the Zohar this morning, the Zohar tells us a story of two rabbis, students of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, Rabbi Yehuda and Rabbi Yitzchak. They were walking on the way. They had donkeys next to them, and on the donkeys they had good wine that they were carrying to their place. On the way, they're meeting a young boy. In the olden days, those young boys were very, very smart. As they meet him and they say, Shalom Aleichem, Aleichem Shalom, what are you carrying? We're carrying wine. So Rabbi Yehuda tells Rabbi Yitzchak, we're on the way. Well, let's talk about Torah. You should know when you are on the way and you have nothing to do, what do? You read a newspaper, you play games on your iPhone, on your tablet. This is not the way to do things. You go on a flight. You travel to Israel 16 hours. What do? You're trying to kill time. You're trying to sleep as much as possible. You're trying to play on your tablet. This is not the Torah way. The Torah way is, you're going on the way, you need protection. What's protection? Protection is Torah. Try to study as much as you could, right? So you can have classes, Torah class on your iPhone, right? If you're in the car, you're going somewhere. Put some CDs of Torah, right? Put something religious. You can get so much smart and not waste time. Some people say, I don't have time to sit and learn. I don't have time to stay in the synagogue after for classes. Yeah, it's true. But when you go to work and it takes you half an hour, 45 minutes on the road, right? You're on the interstates or on the highways. Put some divrei Torah. You won't believe how much you're going to learn every day when you travel to work. You can learn so much Torah, and there's so much what to learn. The internet is full of it. Let's use the internet for the good stuff, not for the bad stuff only, right? So they said to each other, listen, we're on the way now. We have to talk Torah. So the little boy said, oh, rabbis, Shalom Aleichem, what are you learning? What are you carrying over here? So they said, we're carrying wine. Oh, he said, I remember a pasuk from Shir HaShirim. Shir HaShirim is the Song of Songs composed by King Solomon. In the beginning, Chachamim wanted to take this whole book and put it into Genizah, which means bury the whole scroll. They didn't want this scroll to be copied, to be repeated. Why? Because it speaks about love. It speaks about my sister or my love. I love you. Your eyes are beautiful. They said, what is this? This is Torah. Somebody speaks about love in a book. But then when they started to profound themselves into the words, into the secrets that Shlomo Melech hid. The reason he's put it in this way, because he was trying to hide holy secrets, right, that won't fall to any type of hands. So when people see it, we see, oh, it's a song of love. But it's not a Valentine song or something like this. This is Shir HaShirim, Kodesh Kodashim. When they started to understand what he was hiding in this song, they said, Kol HaShirim, there's 10 types of songs in the Torah. Az Yashir Moshe Uvnei Israel, Moshe sang the song as he was crossing the Red Sea. Yehoshua sang a song as he was crossing the Jordan. Devorah and Barak sang a song as they defeated the army of their enemies, right? There's 10 songs like this. But when they came to Shir HaShirim, the Song of Songs of King Solomon, they said all the songs composed by Moshe, Yehoshua, all the judges, all the rabbis are holy. But the song of Moshe, of Shlomo HaMelech is the holy of holiest, because there's big secrets hiding. And this little boy is telling them, V'chikech ke'en hatov. Chikech ke'en hatov, which means your mouth is full of good wine. You know that wine, you cannot talk next to wine. When you talk next to wine, when you're preparing the wine, when wine is in a process of fermentation and preparation, you cannot talk next to it. We learn it from the Ketoret. It says that the Kohanim, when they used to prepare the wine in Bet HaMikdash, because you needed a lot of wine for our libations on the sacrifices, they would not speak next to the barrels of wine. Basically, even when they want to open a barrel of wine, one Kohen would take a stick and point to the barrel that they want to open, and they won't even say the word open it. Even one or two words would make the wine turn. So this is the secret of wine. Which means if your mouth is full of wine, you cannot talk. This is the way to make wine. Also, is teaching them, you should know, whoever leaves any teachings in this world and somebody repeats it, his mouth V'dovev siftei shenim. Even he's sleeping, right? Sleeping means passing away from this world. His lips continue moving and reciting what he learned. So for example, they say, If a rabbi or an important person passed away in his living teaching, it could be also a father or anybody, right? And you always say, oh, my father used to say that. When you say that, and it's something important, a good teaching, right? So his lips are moving in his graves. And this is Dovev Siftei Shenim. So the little boy over there is going to become a big tzaddik, right? He's teaching them wine is very important. There's the ways to make wine. And wine also is so good in the mouth. In mouth of what? In the mouth of the sleeping people, which are the ones passing away this world. As we recite and we say over what they said, their lips are moving in their graves, which is a big merit for them in the world to come. So to teach you, Rabotai, the lesson today is when you go on your way, always try to learn Torah. If it's by listening to certain sites, to certain rabbis, but there's so many possibilities to learn. Let's not waste time and make our mouth full of Torah and mitzvot. Have a great day. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen v'amen.